Underway here for game 3 on day 1 of the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Your Mission Prep Royals come in at 6-1, looking to shake off a nail-biter of a loss to Oakland Tech on Saturday. Back here at Mission College Prep today for day 1 of Mission Prep Christmas Classic, presented by Visit San Luis Obispo and Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White. We are live on PSNtv. Coach Terrence Harris and his Royals getting ready to go, wearing their home whites with navy trim as we get ready for tonight's starting introductions. The Royals come in at 6-1, facing the Garces Memorial Rams out of Bakersfield at 3-8. And the sharpshooter, Michael Sharp, in the house, chilling with Big Red. And we're about ready to go.
We pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God. I hope that wasn't a sign. As we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Please remain standing, remove your hats, and turn your attention to the Stars and Stripes for the playing of our national anthem.
Now we go to Wes Shepard.
And now, here are your starting lineups for the Garces Memorial Rams. Wearing number 3, playing guard, Michelle Benage. Wearing number 5, playing guard, Jacob Balavinos. Wearing number 13, playing forward, Jack Frolic. Wearing number 23, playing forward, Carson Acevedo. Wearing number 33, playing forward, Emmanuel Meddy. They are led by Coach Brian Dignan and assistant coaches Tyler Ellis, Jackson Watson, and Tommy McGrath. And now, your Mission Prep Royals. Wearing number 2, playing guard, Deuce Kellogg. wearing number 4, playing guard, Brody Miller. Wearing number 10, playing forward, Braden Mott. Wearing number 11, playing forward, Roman Benedetti. Wearing number 33, playing guard, Stuart Whalen. Your Royals are led by Coach Terrence Harris and assistant coaches Ross Rivera, Darnell Harris, Tom Donovan, and Greg Vega. This evening's officials are Mark Benedetti, Doug Trout, and Monty Heisner.
And it's time, Game 3, Mission Prep Christmas Classic 2024. Day 1, your Mission Prep Royals versus the Garces Memorial Rams. And the jump at center court to the Rams, collected by Baldovinos. To Azevedo on the near side, across to Frolic. To Azevedo. Back out to Baldovino. Pulls inside to the arc. Out to the right wing. Azevedo into the corner. Pushing back. Falling on his backside is Brody Miller, and Jack Frolic with the bucket. That spinner Rooney that just would not die until it dropped in. Wallen to Miller up top. Mott to Kellogg. Kellogg going to drive in from the left wing, right side. And Kellogg on the board. Kellogg with a career high 11 in a single game. And then a high pass at the table. Right in my face. Saving the possession. The Royals ball. Kellogg into the corner to Benedetti. Back to the corner to Kellogg this time, deeper. Wallen up top, right side to Miller. Wallen straight ahead, drives into the paint. High off the glass is Stokes Wallen. And that pass thrown away by Carson Azevedo. And that's going to be Mission Prep ball, 6:28 first quarter. Let's go ahead and bring that scoreboard in for you. And Wallen quickly with 4 points. 2/3 of the Royals points, 6-2. And back the other way, Frolic, bounce pass outside to Benage. And Benage works his way inside. And Benage with the deuce, lead cut to 2 for the Royals. 6-4 first quarter, 5:55 on the clock. Mott into the right corner. Benedetti sets up, three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Ricochets into the hands of the Rams as Medina collects it, clears it out to Baldovinos for the cross across the timeline. Baldovinos. Ball knocked away by Wallen. Baldovinos comes up with it, clears it out to Medina. Into the corner, left side, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Mott. Mott double teamed and fouled immediately. Foul against Jack Frolic, first personal, first team foul.
Foul number 13, Jack Frolic.
Kellogg bounce pass to Mott, to Wallen, three-pointer. Wallen leading the way, 7 points for the Royals. 7/9 of the points on the board belong to Wallen. And the pressure able to clear out to Frolic. Frolic into the paint. Working past Mott, no good on the shot. And cleared out to Miller. Miller clearing it back to Mott across the timeline. Mott to Benedetti. Across the high court into the corner to Miller. Back to Kellogg. Inside to Benedetti at the free throw line. Spinning, pivot, jumper. No good. Ricochets out. And the rebound pulled in by Michelle Banage. Banage with 2 points tonight. 4 points for the Rams. Bounce pass inside to Banage. Off the high glass, no good. But he'll get the foul in the continuation. And Mott calls for his first personal, first team foul against the Royals. Royals open the season with a 6-game winning streak. Picking wins over Roosevelt, South Bakersfield, Cabrillo, Central Valley Christian, Bishop Diego, and Bradshaw Christian. And Benage with the first completion. Does not complete the trip. Rebounded by Frolic on the near side. Excuse me, on the far side. I'm on the near side of that play. You're on the far side. And a three-pointer by Michelle Benage. 6 points for Banich. 9-8 our score. The lead cut to 1. It was 5 just moments ago. And Wallen steps back, three-pointer, finding his range on the court. And Wallen home on the range, 12-8, 4-point lead for the Royals. The highest has been 5. And a double dribble called on Emmanuel Medina. And substitutions checking in for the Rams, Josh Gordon and Dominic Garcia. Checking out is Baldovino and Medina. So on the court for the Royals, Miller, Wallen, Kellogg, Mott, and Benedetti. Miller up top to Mott. Pass and the go to Benedetti, and Benedetti completes it to the rim. Give the assist to Mott. Benedetti with a season high 26 just the other day. Garcia on the near side, bounce pass inside. Banage completes the bucket, 10 of the 8. Has 80% of the scoring. 14-10 is the score. Royals were up by 6, down up by 4 now. Quarter shot, and Brody Miller, after missing 2 games, back in the roster. And a substitution's getting ready to be made by the Royals. And a three-pointer by Carson Azevedo. And we're going to get the 1-2-3 punch version 2.0. As Hunter Drake, Colton Mott, and Jaden Nozil check in at the whistle. The 1-2-3 punch 2.0. Not upgraded, just an alternative version of the 1-2-3 punch. Our score 19-13, 2:19 on the clock. Royals leading by 4 in this one. They've led as much as 6 so far here in the first quarter. Leading scorer for the Royals, Stokes Wallen with 10 of the 17. Kellogg with 2, Miller with 3, and Benedetti with 2. And Nozil to Drake, to Braden Mott. And Benedetti and Mott exchanging passes now to Drake in the corner. He pulls the trigger. 3-point land fired from and successful. 20-13, 7-point lead. The lead growing for the Royals. The ball comes loose. Drake to Benedetti. Drake with the steal and Benedetti with the bucket. The lead 9, 22-13. Garcia to Lopez, who checked in at the whistle. Back to Azevedo. Correction to Gordon. To Garcia. Pass to Savage. Garcia to Lopez through the hands of Gordon. 2 on the shot clock. And the reset on the miss. Clinking off the rim. Off the hands of Braden Mott. Possession stays with Garces. Garces wearing their road greens with black and gold trim. 22-13 our score, 1:01 remaining first quarter. Garces ball with 31 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds to Lopez. Lopez guarded by Mott. At the elbow, hands off to Savage. Three-pointer sent selling by Banage, and that's out of bounds. Mission Prep ball on the miss. And the Royals get the ball back with 51 remaining in the first quarter. And Champ Morrissey ready to step into the action for Mission Prep. And a whistle on the right end of the court. Blocking foul on Dominic Garcia, the second foul committed by the Rams. And Braden Mott checks out as Morrissey checks in. Jump shot no good for Benedetti. Rebound chased down by Savage. And the pass off the hands of Nozil. And Mott tipped away, the ball tipped away, but Benedetti right on his heels to collect it and take it to the rim. And Gordon called for the third team foul. 16.9. Benedetti at the line for a pair. First trip. Completes the first. Looking to make the second. Growed the lead to 11. Now in double digits at 10. 23-13. 16.9 remaining in the first quarter. A perfect trip to the charity strike for Roman Benedetti. And the inbounds to Savage. Savage double teamed by the Royals. Benedetti and Mott. But he clears it out. Into the hands of Garcia. Garcia drives from the wing to the post. And the second chance points cleaned up by Gonzalez at the buzzer. And the end of the first, the Royals lead cut back to single digits, leading 24-15. A 9-point lead for the Royals after one quarter here at Hoops at the Coast. Well, excuse me, the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. I'm already butchering things. I said Hoops at the Coast. Appreciate y'all being with us. I think I need more coffee.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country. Book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakery, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn.
Coming out of the break, Second quarter action, 24-15. Mission Prep Christmas Classic live from Coates Court, downtown San Luis Obispo, and the block by Gonzalez on the shot from Colton Mott. Mission Prep maintains the possession with 25 on the shot clock. Only 11 seconds ticked away here in the second frame of game 3. And Colton from the left elbow kicks it out to Braden. Inside to Noziel. And the ball work shakes off the defense, and the bucket good for Noziel. Savage from left to right, working his way down low. Ball cleared back up top. And that's a double dribble. They haven't called it yet. And the ball out of bounds off the fingertips of Garces. Azevedo and Baldovinos checking in. 26-15, 7:09 on their clock. Azevedo up top to Baldovino. To Azevedo. Gonzalez now passes to his right. And the jump shot at the baseline up and over the rim for Baldovinos, collected by Drake. Mott to Mott on the baseline. He cleans it out to Drake, to Braden. Braden on the baseline to Noziel. Noziel at the elbow, left side. Mott, 15 on the shot clock for Colton. Colton in the paint. Clears it to the far side to his brother, Braden. Braden gets called for the travel. And the turnover back to Garces, Miller, Wallen, and Deuce Kellogg checking in. Hunter, Morrissey, and Miller checking out on the, excuse me, not Miller. Benedetti checking out. That was the third member of the Royals checking out. In the paint, Gonzalez puts it up, no good. Or excuse me, that was Azevedo. And the rebound for the second chance points, cleaned up by Medina. And the lead to 9, 26-17. Kellogg swatted from the back, gets called for the continuation and collects the foul. Emmanuel Medina collects his first of the quarter for the Rams, and Mission Prep 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Kellogg's first trip. And Deuce making the first. And Kellogg with 3 tonight. And back on defense is Noziel and Braden Mott. The rebound to the Rams on the miss by Kellogg. Stokes knocks the ball loose into the backcourt, collected by the Rams. Inside to Frolic. And Jack Frolic fights his way to the rim for the deuce. And the high pass to Wallen off target from Noziel, intercepted by Emmanuel Medina, as the likes of a linebacker in the football realm. Azevedo up top to Banage. Banage goes even higher to Baldovinos. Baldovinos pushing in on Miller. Miller trying to get a jump ball. Ball comes loose. Baldovinos reclaims it. And the bounce pass inside to Medina. Medina clears it out. 2 on the shot clock. They're going to have a shot clock violation. And Mission Prep ball. Solid defense by the Royals to prevent any shot opportunities for the Rams. And the turnover And Nozio comes out. Roman Benedetti back into the ball game. 27-19, 8-point lead. Miller from the corner, a little too hot on that three-pointer. And contested underneath, and the foul handed out to the Royals. Stokes Wallen. Each team now with one foul in the quarter. First quarter saw 4 fouls handed out, 3 to the Rams, 1 to the Royals. As Frolic across the timeline with the pass. Near side to Azevedo, far side to Azevedo, now into the near side. And a 3-second violation in the paint for more than 3 seconds. The Rams, a lane violation, Royals ball 4:18. We're in the second quarter. Royals leading by 8, 27-19 against the Garces Memorial Rams. And the bounce and the high bounce pass through the hands of Wallen turned over to the Rams. 4:05. And Azevedo drives, no good. Medina cleans it up. And Medina with 4 in the contest. The lead to 6 for Mission Prep. And the pass to the baseline, and Miller with 5 today. Brody Miller working that baseline well today. Three-pointer off target for Banage. A whistle comes out. And the foul called on Medina, his second. And that's going to see Medina go to the bench in exchange for Dominic Garcia. 3:33. And a foul called on Jack Frolic, his second. Third foul of the quarter for the Rams. Kellogg at the line to shoot a pair. He's 1 for 2. Completes that one. Gonzalez checks in. Azevedo has checked out for the Rams. Trying to get the lead back to double digits. And Kellogg does just that. 3 for 4 for Kellogg. Frolic has checked out of the contest. Banage, Frolic, Banage, Savage, Garcia, Gordon. And the three-pointer from the near side by Gonzalez, no good. Those are the 5 on the court for the Rams. The Royals with Wallen, Benedetti, and Wallen drives out, kicks it to Mott. And Mott's joined by Miller and Kellogg. And Kellogg swatted underneath by Michelle Banage. Kellogg back to the line, his 3rd trip. 3 for 4. And that ricochets back iron. Facts are facts, Natalie. He was 3 for 4. I got to give the listeners something. Nozio checks in for Miller. 10-point lead. Only the second miss by the Royals. And it stays that way. 4 for 6 is Deuce Kellogg. Mission Prep 6 for 8. And that's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Alex Savage, in the coverage by Stokes Wallen. Defensive pressure gives the Royals the ball on their end of the hardwood. 2:48 coming up until break. And Stokes, Wallen to the rim, throwing it up with the right hand. And he is fouled, 5th foul. Foul on Dominic Garcia, his 2nd. The Rams with 3 players with 2 fouls. Garcia, Frolic, and Medina. Wallen missing his first. Wallen 1 for 2. Wallen now with 11, leading all scorers. Savage into the corner, and that one goes long for Gonzalez. Rebound offensively to the Rams, and the turnaround jumper for Lopez. And Malachi Lopez with his first points of the night, 10-point lead. Kellogg saves it, gets it to Benedetti, and Benedetti goes from downtown, home on the range. 9 points for Benedetti. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Royals lead growing to 13 now. Baseline drive no good for Lopez. Rebound by Wallen. 36-23. Wallen to Mott. Mott back to his right side to Kellogg, and Mott comes in straight away this time. Garcia with a high above the head pass to Gordon. Back to Lopez with a hip pass. Side toss to Savage. The bounce pass down the far sideline. And back to Gordon. Dowski's not even on the court. That was Mr. Gordon. And Kellogg missing and chasing down the rebound. And Kellogg's going to collect the foul on the offensive rebound. Hunter Drake checks in for Braden Mott. "36 seconds. Royals lead by 11. Baldovinos, high pass to Azevedo. And that baseline drive by Frolic, knocked out of bounds by Wallen. Possession stays with the green team. That being Garces Memorial, the Rams. And the whistle. The white team called for the foul. The Mission Prep Royals collecting the foul. Not something they wanted. Deuce Kellogg with his second of the quarter. Deuce Kellogg takes a breather. Colton Mott checks in. Three-pointer, 3 feet behind the line. No good for Baldovinos. And 4 seconds to Drake. To Wallen. Right wing, can't get it to sink. And the Royals go to the locker room with an 11-point lead. 36-25. The Royals holding the Rams to 10 points in the second quarter. Picking up 12 growing the lead to 11. We are in the middle of game 3 here at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Stay tuned for more action.
At Bob Moses, we understand that your vehicle is more important to you than just a mode of transportation. It's an investment and a reflection of your style. Our ceramic coatings offer unparalleled protection, preserving your vehicle's shine and finish against the elements when you're cruising the street. With Bob Moses, your vehicle will maintain that showroom gloss.
Let's protect your investment and enhance your ride here at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating Santa Maria. Give us a call today to book your appointment.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country. Book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakery, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn.
45% of people put off buying life insurance, according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of illness or a tragic accident. Call me, your local Farmers Insurance agent, Jennifer White, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Jennifer White at 805-548-8530.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
I gotta say, it feels good to know the referees watch my broadcasts in the post. But today's broadcast presented by Farmers Insurance. Check out Jennifer White for the best coverage you can get for your home and auto. 805-548-8530. Mission Prep Christmas Classic presented by Visit San Luis Obispo. A beautiful place to visit here on the central coast of California. Thursday nights, a beautiful farmers market. We got the Madonna Inn in our backyard. The coastal beaches all around us. Let's go. Mission Prep basketball about to get underway. 36-25 the inbounds, with Garces taking the opening possession of the third quarter. On the court for the Royals, Miller, Mott, Wallen, Benedetti, and Kellogg. And from the wing to the rim, swatted by Benedetti, is Banage. And the block and rebound for Benedetti here in the third frame. Pass into the corner, right side up top to Wallen on the left side, and Wallen sinks it. Wallen with 14, matching his career high. He had 11 in the first half, including 2 3-pointers. Now 3 for the hat trick. 39-25, 7:14 on the clock. We're in the third quarter of the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. And the high pass into Banage, into the corner, Frolic, who drives into the paint, and the rebound goes to Kellogg. Kellogg bringing it across the court, guarded by Baldovinos. Finds Benedetti, back to Kellogg, sets it to Mott. Mott to Wallen, Wallen to Kellogg on the block, and Deuce with 8, 41-25. Baldovinos kicks it over to Azevedo, now to Baldovinos. And underneath the Banage, we have a whistle as Banage ties up with a Royal. I believe that was Kellogg. And that is Kellogg now with 3. And the first foul of the quarter handed out, this time to the Royals. First foul handed out in the first and second quarter went to the Rams. Now the Royals. And that one's knocked out of bounds out of the hands of Medina. And Mott will collect his second. Back-to-back fouls for the Royals in the quarter. 41-25, a 16-point lead for Mission College Prep, the host of the Christmas Classic. Appreciate everybody being with us. The inbounds collected by Mott. Mott stumbles, clears it out, but it's collected by the Rams. And the block by Benedetti on Azevedo's shot. Kellogg to Miller. Miller slows things down, back to Kellogg. Free throw shot. Front of the iron, no good. Ricochets into the hands of Frolic. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball comes loose, Royals come up with it. And Mott driving cross country with Azevedo on his hip, and the turnover to the Rams, and called for the travel on his backside, Jack Frolic. 41-25, Royals on a 5-point run here in the third quarter, 5-0. Wallen kicks it to the corner, back up top to Mott from Miller. Inside to Benedetti, off the window. And Roman Benedetti into double digits, joining Wallen for the Royals. As Banage looks for the first points of the quarter for the Rams, missing. Benedetti rebounds and pushes it forward to Kellogg. Kellogg works his way past Frolic for the deuce. Give Deuce the deuce. And it's a 20-point lead for Mission Prep. A 9-0 run for the team in white. And Mission Prep looking for the jump ball. The foul called on Brody Miller. Mission Prep with 3 fouls, not yet a foul called against Garces Memorial. And the first free throws of the second half. As Baldovinos breaks up that 9-0 run.
Hey, press break, take care of the ball.
Royals moving the ball around. Benedetti pushing back on Baldovinos. And 13 for Benedetti. The lead back to 20. Kellogg to Benedetti. Deep, deep three-pointer. Just a little too much on that one. A little too much English as it flies in and out. And the miss by Frolic. And the second chance miss by Gordon. Collected by Roman Benedetti. Wallen with a bounce pass to the block to Kellogg, and the foul called underneath the basket. Jack Frolic called for his third. And now a foul handed out to the Rams in the quarter. Frolic, Azevedo checking out. Checking in is Lopez. And Savage. Gonzalez on the court for the Rams, and underneath, wide open. And Deuce Kellogg breaking his career high, now at 12. Previously 11, nailed twice against Roosevelt and Cabrillo. And that one sells past Colton Mott. As the power punch, 1-2, the 1-3 checking in. Excuse me, the 1-3. Call that the power punch. Mott and Drake checking in. Colton Mott. So on the court for the Royals is Drake, Colton Mott, Braden Mott, Roman Benedetti, and Deuce Kellogg. Deuce Kellogg with 12, new career high. And the pass to Kellogg in the corner. Back to Drake on the right wing. Into Mott's hands. Benedetti into the corner. And that three-pointer from Drake bounces back in to Kellogg's hands after the miss by Kellogg. Mott to Drake. Drake finds the three-pointer, can't get it to sink, and it's out off of Deuce Kellogg's hands. It's going to be Rams ball, 2:55, third quarter, 22-point lead for the Royals. And the inbound is knocked away by Colton Mott, regained by Garcia. And Medina going through the lane, gets called for a charge like a bull in a china shop. Emmanuel Medina with his third foul. And Braden Mott really good at planting those feet and taking the charge in the paint. Something we've seen him do numerous times this season. And Brody Miller, after missing 2 games with illness, back in the lineup for the Royals. Set out the hoops at the coast last Friday and Saturday. Back in the lineup as Roman Benedetti with it guarded closely by Garcia, and underneath Kellogg with it. 14 for Kellogg, 51, 27, 24, and the hot pass out of bounds meant for Lopez, but Gonzalez sends too much on that one. As Colton Mott checks out, Brody Miller checks in. Excuse me, Deuce Kellogg checks out. Thought it was Colton Mott the way he went running by the scorer's table. And Hickman getting ready to check in for the have some fun tonight. 2:05. Mott back to Benedetti and Mott. To Miller in the corner on the handoff. Benedetti, the ball's knocked loose. Garcia sends it into the backcourt and is collected by Colton Mott. 11 on the shot clock for the Royals. And Malachi Lopez collects the third foul against the Rams here in the third quarter. Each team with 3 fouls. Mott checks out as Hickman checks in. That Braden Mott. Colton Mott still on the court in the corner. Kicks it up top to Benedetti. Benedetti working past Garcia. Into the corner to Colton. Colton to Hickman. And Hickman forgets to dribble. Called for the travel. 24-point lead. Clovis North has arrived. The Nozil family in the house tonight. And the ball knocked out of Medina's hands. And Miller comes up with it for the Royals. 1:14, we're in the third quarter. And Drake, left side, hot pass to the right side. Colton comes up with it. Hickman up top to Benedetti, straight away, 3-pointer. And Benedetti with 16. Benedetti now leading all scorers, followed by Deuce Kellogg with 14. Stokes Wallen adds 14, setting at a matching career high for Wallen. And a push called for against Hunter Drake. Stokes Wallen scored 14 against Cabrillo. One more bucket from Wallen would give him a new career high, and off of the knee of Benedetti, collected by the Rams, into the hands of Malachi Lopez. Lopez trying to get past Drake. A low rolling dribble to Garcia, and Garcia clears it out to Savage, and Savage can't get the ball to drop this close to New Year's. And 54-27 for the Royals. 15 seconds into the third quarter. Royals in firm control as Medina gets the turnover. It's a 2-on-3, Royals in favor. And that ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Mission Prep ball. Kellogg and Braden Mott checking in. Hickman and Colton Mott checking out in the substitution. 6.4, the dribble, the roller across the court, picked up by Kellogg, and the pass inside to Benedetti off target. And that play is ruled dead as we go the other way. 54-27, 8 minutes to go to decide a winner here in Game 3 of the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. And looking at the bracket, the winner of this contest will move on to play at 5:30 tomorrow in Game 3, playing the winner of Game 4, Clovis North and Maranatha. So still decide who's going to play who, barring a miracle comeback by the Rams. The Royals are in firm control to advance to a 5:30 game to face the winner of Clovis North and Maranatha. Our score with 8 minutes to go, 54-27. The Rams held to 2 points in the quarter as the Royals start with the ball in the fourth. The Royals going on an 18-2 run in the third, and the jump shot by Drake off target, rebounded by the Rams. Azevedo finds a seam to the rim, and Azevedo collects the first points of the quarter, then going to the Rams. Rams with 4 points in the second half. Our score at the break, 36-25, a 9-point lead has grown to a 25-point lead. And Hunter Drake drops his second three-pointer, and the lead to 28. Azevedo on the near side to Baldovinos. And driving to the baseline, sending up the jumper. And Baldovinos with his first field goal, going 2-0 from the free throw line. Guarding Kellogg is Baldovinos. The pass to Mott. The high pass into the right corner. Kellogg, and hands it off to Champ Morrissey. And Morrissey called for the travel, taking one too many steps today. 57-31. 6:23. Rams. Azevedo driving past Drake. Look for the outlet pass into the corner to Gordon. And contact at the elbow will go in favor of the Rams. And Deuce Kellogg with his fourth. Stokes Wallen checks in. Brody Miller comes out for a moment.
Good talk.
The inbound, no good to Frolic. The defensive board to the Royals. And Papa Harris has arrived at the stadium, the arena. The foul against Jack Frolic. Frolic with 4 fouls. Each team with a player with 4 fouls. Kellogg the other. Morrissey looking for an outlet as he drives the baseline double coverage, finds Drake, who finds Wallen, and Wallen can't get it to fall through. Just a hair too hot. 57-31, 5:35. Baldovinos. And Frolic missing on the hot long shot. 57-31, score continues to remain. And the foul going against Josh Gordon. And Champ Morrissey will go to the line. The first free throws for the Royals in the second half, coming at 5:13 in the fourth. So nearly 11 minutes gone by before the Royals collect a shooting foul. As Mike Sharp does Champ Morrissey dirty by using his government name. Champ Morrissey completes both. 31-59. Pass forward to Kellogg. Kellogg finds Morrissey. Morrissey steps in the paint, or steps inside the arc, and gets it to Wallen. Wallen misses, collects his rebound to Mott. 20 on the shot clock. And Braden Mott missing from the left side, going off the left of the rim. 4:30 on the clock. Royals just working the clock. The Rams trying to close the gap. Miller and Colton Mott checking in soon. Baldovino's missing. Rebounded by Frolic, and he hands it off to Drake. And Drake to Kellogg. Kellogg passes into the corner to Wallen. And the pass back to Drake, thrown off target by Banich. And the possession collected by the Rams. Under 4 minutes to go in the final frame. And that ball moves around, comes into hands of Wallen on the rebound. 3:30 to go. Wallen, the far side, into the corner. Drake, three-pointer, bouncing out. Goes to get his own rebound, and it's wrangled up by Josh Gordon.
Midline, Hunter.
59-31. And Wallen called for the foul as Hickman and Colton Mott check in. Kellogg and Braden Mott check out. 3:09 on the stoppage with the foul. Wallen with 2. Royals with 2 in the quarter.
Come on, Cole. No middle, Cole.
Total of 9 points scored in the quarter. 5 for the Royals, 4 for the Rams. And Medina shoots up and over, but is fouled in the act of shooting, going to the line to shoot a pair. And Hickman caught with the foul. Medina goes to the line to shoot a pair. Rams perfect in the half. Missing on the first attempt is Medina. The Rams were perfect in the half. And Medina collects the second one. Rams going 3 for 4 in the half, 2:50 on the clock. Total 10 points scored in the fourth. 5 and 5. Stokes Wallen letting that one rim in and out as our camera operator is falling asleep. Garcia pulls it up, puts the rock down. Dribbling off to his right, now to the baseline. Double team by Wallen and Drake. Three-pointer sent flying, no good for Lopez. And a blocking foul called against Champ Morrissey. Morrissey with his first. And Morrissey's going to get called for a second foul here. And that's the 5th foul for the Royals, sending the Rams to the line. Dominic Garcia at the line to shoot a pair. Rims in and out. The second miss of the quarter for the Rams. 59-32.
Box out.
And Garcia on the board with a point. With 2 minutes to go. Morrissey with a bounce pass to Drake. Throwing it back to Morrissey. Morrissey switches off with Colton Mott. And they work their way into the corner to Drake. Back to Wallen. Wallen trying to set the offense. 15 on the shot clock for the Royals. Drake loses it on the pass inside. And Gonzalez cleans it out for the Rams. 59-33, 1:30 on the clock. Garcia up top to Lopez. Into the corner, Gonzalez. That one bounces off the far side of the iron. 75 seconds on the clock, that is. Now 70, let's clean that up. Wallen into the corner. Comes up short on that three-pointer. Hickman climbs the ladder, hook shots it off the glass, no good. And it brings fans behind me to their feet. And Hickman with the steal and gets it to Colton, to Morrissey. Morrissey Euro steps and clears it to Mott. And Wallen off the front of the iron, that one comes up short. And a low post shot, good for Colton Mott. And Mott will end this game with at least 2 points on the board. Wallen with the steal and slowing things down. This is going to end the possession. And everybody with a solid performance tonight for the Royals. Game 3 in the books. Mission Prep 61. The Garces Memorial Rams 33. The Royals holding the Rams to 6 points in the fourth quarter, 2 points in the third, a total of 8 points in the second half, scoring 7 in the fourth to close things out. The Royals improve to 7-1 and will play tomorrow at 5:30 here at Mission Prep's Christmas Classic. For all your information for the Christmas Classic, visit mcpchristmasclassic.com. Our final score, Mission Prep 61, Garces Memorial 33. And stay tuned and refresh. Game 4 coming up just around the corner here at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Up next, Clovis North versus Maranatha, the defending champs in the house.